Hey everyone, Velma Garnes here, also known as the Velminator. This is episode 47. 46 or 47 of 365 episodes. Today we are still continuing our discussion about journaling. I can't tell you how important journaling can possibly be. That is a decision you definitely have to make on your own. I do hear people tell me, I do hear a lot that journaling is a touchy-feely thing. I'm a touchy-feely person, but I don't get that. Like, I don't understand why that should not stop you from journaling, because it connects all the dots. I think we are so far removed from ourselves that we don't really spend a lot of time trying to look for that deeper connection, and we need to spend more time doing that. That's my thing. I'm not keep saying I think, because I say I think a lot. I'm trying to stop doing that. So, but you have to try it out. Don't take my word for it, try it out. And that's probably going to be my anthem for like the rest of my life, because I think it's the action that's going to give you the most results, is just by putting action to it. Because then you can say, Velma, I really tried this, to hell with your method, and come up with your own and maybe teach me something. And that would be a really good thing. So as I said yesterday, journaling in the morning and in the evening can have a duality, even though if you would choose one, I'd say journal in the evening. Because when you get up in the morning, you just have that information that's more accessible, because you've already started to reach your subconscious mind, and it's almost like a brain dump in the morning when you wake up. And that's the best that I can describe it. Now, if you choose to do it both ways, then you might come up with a lot more answers that you've been trying to figure out in your life, and not realizing that all you probably really needed to do was add some journaling in. And as long as you're honest in your journaling and your approach, you're honest with yourself and you're present while you're journaling, everything, there's a lot that will come up for you, and you may not even realize it. So it helps to release intense emotional experiences that would probably cripple you for days or hours or years or whatever, and you may not realize that it's been crippling you. Take for me, for instance, I always have examples in my life, but I am a service-oriented person. Like, I love to serve people. I'm not anybody's servant, but I want to be able to serve people and help people in a way that's going to help them, especially make their lives better and live in a more inspired life. But it took me a really long time to be able to come to that. And it was only through journaling that I began, and I still don't have all the pieces put together, let me just be honest with that. There's still a lot of pieces that I'm trying to tie together, but I wouldn't even know which avenue to go down had I not been someone who journaled avidly all the time. So it just helps bring a lot of the pieces together. Generally, we're really bad at retaining information, and journaling helps to intensify and retain the information. Writing it helps intensify it and solidify the information in your mind. You can work out problems and then get insights. So we just need to stop being so far removed and stop trying to not explore the art side or the other side of our brain that's not so analytical, because I can mess myself up with some analytical thinking, and I'd been doing it for such a long time, and it was not serving me. So it wasn't until I had started to tie in the artsy stuff, whatever those things are, and start to access that part of myself that I wasn't used to accessing. And so after that, I just felt so much lighter, and it was, journaling is like vomiting. It's like a vomiting. And I can't think of a better example, but before you do your vomiting, like you feel like you just feel so miserable, and the last thing you want to do is throw up. And so journaling just does the same thing for you. Like, you don't even have to go back and read the crap that you write, but once you just dump it out, it's just like, oh my god, I feel so much better. Like, who doesn't want that feeling for themselves? And I know that's a terrible example, but you know that feeling. Everybody in their life at some point has had to throw up. Nobody likes to throw up. I'm definitely not one of those people, but once you get it out of you and it's just out, you don't have to think about it anymore, because you feel so much lighter and you feel so much better. And I think that's the most important thing, to not want to explore something that's going to make your life so much better. It just makes no sense to me. So, the hell with this touchy-feely stuff, if that's what you think it is. Just try. Don't take my word for it. I just would say try. That's probably going to be my motto from now on out. So anyway, I'm gonna get off my soapbox. But tomorrow I want to show you different examples of journaling. There's like art journaling, there's Bible journaling, there's Bullet journaling. Bullet journaling, it's also called Bujo if you want to go and start doing a search about it. But if you don't like to be confined in those little calendars, because I went through so many different calendars trying to figure out how can I keep track of my days and what I want to do in my time and, my goals and all my objectives, and I just could not for the life of me find a planner. Don't send me examples. I don't want any samples. I don't care what you're using. I'm just saying Bujo has really worked out for me, because what doesn't work in the previous month or the previous week, you can just change it all up. There's a little bit of time commitment in the very beginning. You don't have to be artsy to try and make your own schedule, but you have to be willing to sit down and figure out what's going to work best for you. And it's just something that I've done and I've stuck with, and it's really working for me. So I'm going to show you a little bit of that, art journaling, and I think that's about it. So I'm going to show you examples of that tomorrow morning. Yeah. My brain's getting away from me. Not catching up to hey Rama, thank you baby for joining me. What's up lady? So thank you so much guys if you stopped by for this video. Thank you Rama for stopping by. And thank you so much if you stopped and watched the replay on this and you've made it all the way to the end of this video. I really do appreciate you. I will see you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, this is what I'm forgetting. I'm putting more journal prompts in my the link in my bio if you're on Instagram. If you are on Facebook, then make sure you punch on the link that I'm providing for you there. And yeah, that's it. Bye Rama. You are the lady. Bye everyone else. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.